Hello and welcome to Host Compare's channel. Today we'll discuss Hostinger versus SiteGround, which WordPress host wins.
All right, let's just jump right in. If you're thinking about building a website, that very first choice you make, picking your web host, it's honestly one of the biggest. It's going to affect your site speed, its security, and everything about how it can grow. You get this right and you are golden. But if you get it wrong, well, you're in for a world of headaches down the road. So today, we're putting two heavyweights of the WordPress world head to head, Hostinger and SiteGround. And listen, this is not just about who has the lower price tag. No way. We are digging deep to find out who gives you the best value, the most bang for your buck. Okay, so here's how we're going to break this down. First, we'll talk about the hosting dilemma, what you really need from a host. Then we'll get into price versus value, check out their global performance, and cover the must-haves like security and support. After that, we'll look at what might be the real game changer here, Hostinger's AI tools. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with our verdict. And hey, just a quick heads up before we really get going. If you end up liking what you hear about either of these hosts, remember this. To get the best deal, use code TOPDISCOUNT for an extra 20% off, or use the link in the description. So, the hosting dilemma. What is that really? Well, it's pretty simple. It's knowing that a hosting plan these days has to be more than just, some space online for your files. It's got to be the whole package. Speed, security, backups, all the tools you need to actually succeed without getting nickel and dimed for every little extra later. All right, let's get to the part everyone always looks at first, the price. But as we look at these numbers, just keep in mind, we're not just looking at the cost. We're focused on the value, what your money is actually buying you. And right away, Hostinger comes out swinging. Their starting price, just $1.99 a month. Wow. For anyone just getting started, that is an incredibly low barrier to entry. Now let's put that into perspective. When you see it next to SiteGround, which starts at $2.99 a month, you see the difference right away. And yeah, it might sound like just $1, but trust me, that really adds up over a couple of years. But look, a low price means nothing if they make you pay for all the basics, right? We're talking about the essentials, a free domain name, privacy protection, which is super important to keep spammers away, and a free website migration if you're moving your site over. And here's the thing, both Hostinger and SiteGround actually give you all those essentials for free. So the bottom line is, Hostinger is giving you that same core package just at a lower price. And that's where you start to see the value really shine through. Okay, so price is one piece of the puzzle, but what about performance? How fast is your website going to be? That's a huge deal, not just for your visitors, but for your Google rankings too. Let's see how these two stack up when it comes to reaching people all over the world. So Hostinger has 12 data centers spread across the globe. Now, why should you care? Well, it means you can literally park your website closer to where your audience is. And the closer it is, the faster it loads for them. Simple as that. SiteGround is right there with them, with 11 data centers. That's a solid network for sure. But, that one extra location gives Hostinger a slight edge, just a little more flexibility if you've got a worldwide audience. And this brings up another huge point about reaching a global audience, support. Hostinger offers support in more than 8 languages. SiteGround? It's English only. So if English isn't your first language, trying to solve a tech issue, well, you can see how Hostinger has a massive advantage there. All right, let's talk about something you just can't compromise on, security. Your website is your digital storefront, your portfolio. It's a valuable asset. You have to know it's protected. And on this front, honestly, both companies are really solid. They both have malware scanners, free SSL certificates, that little padlock in the address bar, and automated backups. SiteGround does daily backups on every plan. Hostinger is weekly or daily depending on your plan. But the takeaway is, with either one, you're in good hands. So let's recap. Hostinger's got the edge on price and global reach. Security is pretty much a tie. But this next part, this is where things get really interesting. For anyone building a website right now, this could be the one thing that makes the decision for you. Okay, check this out. Hostinger has gone all in on AI. We're talking a built-in toolkit that has an AI website builder, an AI image generator, even AI writing tools to help you create content. Think about the amount of time and money that could save you. It's huge. And here it is, the knockout's punch. When you look at SiteGround, They have none of these AI tools. Zero. And this isn't just a small feature difference. This is a massive gap in what they offer to help you build your site and create content in today's world. That AI advantage is a really big deal. So if you're thinking you want to tap into that power for yourself, don't forget, to get the best deal, use code TOPDISCOUNT for an extra 20% off, or use the link in the description. All right, we've looked at price, performance, security, and those game-changing AI features. So it's time to put it all together and call a winner. When you line it all up, it's pretty clear. Hostinger takes the lead in a bunch of key areas. That lower price, more data centers, the multi-language support, plus all the security essentials are there. But the thing that really puts it over the top is that massive, undeniable advantage with its AI tools. And look, to really seal the deal, the analysis pretty much says it all. If you want a WordPress host that combines affordability, global performance, strong security, and AI-powered tools, Hostinger is the clear winner. For most people out there, whether you're a total beginner or running a small business, that value is it's tough to beat. So, if Hostinger sounds like the one for you and you're ready to get started, just one last time. To get the best deal, use code TOPDISCOUNT for an extra 20% off, or use the link in the description. And we'll leave you with this question to chew on. Think about it. A couple of years from now, in 2026, is a hosting provider that doesn't have AI tools even going to be in the game? Hostinger is clearly betting on that future, and right now, it looks like a pretty smart bet. Thanks for tuning in.